And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Foul ball there.
Let's go, Cubbies.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Mookie now. That's ripped. Base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Mansingi, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab here, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now. Got him. And 2 away now.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. Next one in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a bouncer. Muncy in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. Here's Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Shota back to work. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. And 1-2. Little dribbler up along third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Fouled off. He was late. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Well struck left field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That is not the second base.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
on here, Javier
number
Assad.
72.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they blow this one. So up now for
Leading
Chicago,
off for the
Michael
Cubs,
Busch.
the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
One ball,
go after
2
hitters
strikes.
and get quick outs.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fly ball to right. Brings it in. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Struck him out without a swing. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, nice job right there. He
Batting
struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Outside low, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And now it's even up.
Yeah, Nico, let's go, let's go.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly. Still up. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Here comes Max Muncy. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. Muncy hits one in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there are two down.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. Sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now here is Gage Workman. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left center. Pajes sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. On the north
Leading
side
off
of
for Los
Chicago,
Angeles,
John
the center
Sciambi
fielder,
and Chris
number
Singleton
25,
on to the fourth.
Tommy
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Throws across the diamond, and they get Edman for the out.
Pages.
Next to hit, Andy Pages. Pages measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Tucker hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Hesung Kim digs in now. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ian Happ. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
The
pitcher
right
and catcher
fielder,
are on the
number
same
30,
page right now.
Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's too low. Ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
1 gone, runner at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Seiya Suzuki. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Tucker at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ball 1 there. And that one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there.
batter,
And typically,
7.
if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. It's 6-1. First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Foul ball. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ground ball left side. It's through for a hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now Shohei Ohtani. Assad back to work. That one to first. Bush. He'll do it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now back, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out. Runner at second. Freeman will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side. In time to Bush. And Freeman is retired. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Betts on 3rd with 2 out.
Come on, Javier.
On the ground right side. Horner. Out number 3.
Out.
1 left for LA. They lead it though 6-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Gets the call. Strike 1.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a ground ball. Betts up with it. Slings to first. And a quick out number 1.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it.
Third
And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
And that's down and away.
2 balls. No strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Inside just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a strike in there.
3-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And now here is Miguel Amaya.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Pitch misses there. 2-1. That one down the line, and it's off the bag. Scoops it up barehanded. Nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6. Top of the 6th inning at the plate. Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And the Dodgers are set down. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. There's a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled away. And now 2-1. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes.
Pitching for
Alex
Los Angeles.
Vesia gets the ball now.
Number
And he's got a
51.
nice lead to work with,
Alex
so he should come in throwing
Vesia.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Edman brings it in for the 3rd out. And now,
Leading
Andy
off for the
Pajes.
Dodgers, the left fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 6.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Around second now, as they still don't have it. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Tapped softly on the ground. In time to Bush. That's out number 3. So the Dodgers lead 1. They still lead it, though. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Just missed. Vesia goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next
Ball 3.
offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pajes should have this one. Nabs it. Out number 2.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Horner.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses with that one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swings and misses. That is the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Cubs.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. And that one hit to first. Bush takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Muncy to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So 2 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Caleb Thielbar departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Brazier.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here is Andy Pajes. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And here is Miguel Amaya. That missed inside. And that's ball 1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Ian.
So man aboard, Ian Happ up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. In the air, center field. Edman pulls it down, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 30.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Fastball for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the air to left, down the line. Pajes sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. And takes low for ball one. Brazier is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Now he launches a throw over his head. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners.
Now
Nobody out. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Popped in the air, left field, under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they now lead by 9.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit knocks in a run.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And now it's Max Muncy. Fly ball center field. Horner sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But
Pitching for the Cubs.
Pitching change here. Julian Merriweather.
Julian Merriweather.
Smith in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is inside. 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that is out of play. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Amaya down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on.
Now pitching for
back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Scott.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's
Up
still
next
in the
for the
strike
Cubs,
zone, can be tough
the
for
first
hitters to
baseman,
get on top of.
Michael.
Bush in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ground ball to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Now only
The
one
batter,
out
number
remaining.
7, shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
An 11-1 final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.